Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to talk about two cards that are going crazy right now that not really anybody's talking about. And the first card I want to talk about is the Celebrations Umbreon, the reprint of the Gold Star. That card right there is, according to TCG Player, is now a $38.71 card. It is up 107% in the last month. On December 19th, it was a $18.69 card, and now, like I said, it's $38.71. So it's more than doubled in the last month or so. We pulled this card out of a UPC, not a UPC, ETB, and we sent that in, and we got a PSA 10, and so the PSA 10s are also going up. Well, let's look at the raw sales on eBay. We got like $35 for $4.37 to ship, $35.65 right there shipped, $39. So this card's starting to finally move. It actually surpassed the gold Mew in the Celebrations as the second most expensive card behind the Charizard, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. We look at the PSA 10 sales on January 15th. There was one sold for $200, another one sold for $125, another one for so on the 15th. 200 and 125. On the 12th, they were selling for about $99 plus $4 or $6 a ship there. Again on the 12th, another $99, $84. So it just started popping off. It just started going over 100, and so all the sales were under 100, but now we got a sale of 125 and a sale of 200. So not sure where this card really the value is, but it's looking like if you want a PSA 10 of this, you're going to probably have to pay more than $100. It was the PSA 10s were sitting at about, I think, $50 for the longest. After we got it graded and it came back and I looked at the prices, I think it was about $100. So I mean, not 100, like 60. I'm looking back in November, actually. One sold for $38 plus $5 to ship. Another one sold in November for $40 with $4.46 to ship. So actually, it was like about a $45 card. Actually, just did November, and now it's going over 100, and it might be 150. All this new interest, I think they're actually seeing the value of the stuff that we just kind of set aside. So like a lot of people are starting to see this Umbreon. Oh wow, shoot, $50 picked it up, and it's raising the price now. So I think this Umbreon right here, by the end of the year, could be about a $250, $300 card. It just seems like it could move that way. We'll see. And then we're gonna have the tax season. A lot of people get their money back and they go and buy stuff up. Last year tax season went crazy with the alt arts, and then some of the Scarlet and Violet cards at the very end of that tax season started moving, but we'll see there. Okay, and the second card I want to look at, and this one here, I am calling it the Mew-PC. The pink Mew from the UPC. Mew-PC is the only thing I can come up with. My son calls it the pink Mew. Mew's always pink. So this card here, in near mint condition, in the last month, it has gone from about a $17 card to, it did climb up to almost $30, but now it's sitting at $26.49. So it's up 55% in the last month, but in the last 3 months, it's up 213%. It's climbed the raw, but the raw isn't what I wanted to look at here. Oh, it's the PSA 10s. The PSA 10 on this has gone nuts. I mean, the raw on eBay, let's look at the last raw sales. We have a $19.99 plus $18.99 to ship, so that's about a $40 right there raw. We have a $40 best offer accepted. We have $34.99 plus $4.99 to ship. It's a little more expensive on eBay than the $26 that it's showing there. The cheapest one I'm seeing here is $26.99 with $4.58 to ship, $29.99 with $1.29 to ship. But let's go over to the PSA 10s and look at this. The last PSA 10 sales, $289.95 plus $4.50 to ship, which actually is a good deal because look at the one right before that, $394 with $5 to ship, 44 bids, $359 plus $6.99 to ship. So if you look at the average of the last 10 sales there, let's see here, the average of the last 10 sales is about $329.40. So if you're gonna buy a PSA 10 of the Mew-PC, you're gonna have to pay $329.40 approximately. Maybe you can get it for less, maybe you'll have to pay more. So it's up about $264.40 because back in May it was a $65 card. We pulled this out of a UPC. We sent it in. We got a PSA 10, and for the longest, it was just sitting around that $60 mark. When we pulled it out, it was actually 70, and then it went down to 60, and it just sat there for years, just marinating at $60, just getting ready to take off, you know. And with the prices of the UPCs actually at about $250 right now, the Mew went up as well. So this card is up. So if you're going to go from about a $65 PSA 10 card to about $329.40, it's up 406%. 406% is ridiculous. So we have another one that we want to send in. I should have bought a bunch of more of these when they were under $10 and just waited on them. And right now would have been a good time to grade them. So if you got a bunch of these Mew-PCs sitting around, send those in for grading. Look at the ones that look like they're going to get a 10. Send them in, get these graded, because these things are going to be... I told my son, because I started looking at this stuff the other day, and I said, you know, that Mew you got right there is popping off right now. And I told him by the end of the year it's going to be 600. I said that when it was starting to sell around 200, and that was a couple weeks ago. I said, I think by the end of the year this is going to be a $600 card. I'm going to stick to that. I think, I mean, right now it's at 3. There's some sales at 4. So if this card hits 600, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes over that. If it just sits at 4 for a while, like it did at the 70 mark, 60 mark, whatever it is, okay, then I might be wrong. But I think I still think this card's going to hit $600 by the end of the year. It's probably the best promo, one of the best promos we've got. That and the Greninja from the Shroud of Fable box. But yeah, man, that card is up really, really a lot right now. I mean, the sales are ridiculous. Like I said, the cheapest sale was May 30th of 2024 for $59 plus $426 to ship. That is crazy what it's done now. It was a sub $100 card. It was a sub $75 card. Now it's a almost $400 card. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, bring that to your guys' attention. If you got any of these things just sitting around, take them out that cellophane and send them in for grading, man. This card is going nuts right now. All right, man, that is the end of my video. You guys have a good weekend. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.